Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're soaring into the future of vertical lift with the Bell V-280 Valor, a revolutionary tiltrotor aircraft that's set to transform U.S. Army aviation as the winner of the Future Long-Range Assault Aircraft Program, also known as FLRAA, which is the U.S. Army's initiative to replace the UH-60 Black Hawk with a faster, longer-range platform for assault and special operations. If you're an aviation tech enthusiast, a military strategy follower, or just captivated by how this sleek, V-tail marvel is blending helicopter agility with fixed-wing speed to outpace threats in contested environments like the Indo-Pacific or Eastern Europe, you're in for an exhilarating flight because the V-280 Valor isn't just a helicopter. It's a game-changing, optionally crewed tiltrotor developed by Bell Textron, capable of cruising at 280 knots while carrying 14 troops or 3,000 pounds of cargo over 500 nautical miles, all while executing vertical takeoff and landing maneuvers that keep it versatile for everything from troop insertions to resupply in hot zones. Evolving from Bell's V-220 Valor demonstrator that first flew in 2018, this aircraft was selected in December 2022 as the Army's next-gen assault platform, now redesignated the MV-75 to honor its multi-mission role, and it's already advancing with virtual prototypes and supply chain optimizations to hit early deliveries by 2027, positioning it as the backbone of the Army's aviation fleet for decades. We'll explore its standout capabilities in exhaustive detail, provide a thorough technical overview based on the most recent milestones, discuss its pivotal role in expeditionary warfare, sprinkle in some fun facts to keep things lively, and wrap up with the latest developments as of October 13, 2025, including the Army's focus on accelerating prototype delivery and the 1st Cavalry Division's integration plans. So, settle in comfortably, and let's tilt into everything you need to know about the Bell V-280 Valor. The V-280. Valor's capabilities are what position it as a transformative force in vertical lift aviation, engineered as a tiltrotor platform to deliver rapid, long-range troop and cargo transport with speeds exceeding 280 knots, nearly 3 times faster than the UH-60 Black Hawk, while maintaining the vertical takeoff and landing flexibility of a helicopter, enabling it to insert 14 fully equipped soldiers or evacuate casualties over 500 nautical miles in under 2 hours, all in environments where traditional rotors fall short due to range or speed limitations. At its core, this aircraft excels in expeditionary operations, featuring a V-tail configuration for reduced radar cross-section and improved stability, proprotor blades that tilt forward for fixed-wing efficiency, and a digital fly-by-wire system that automates flight controls for optionally crewed missions, allowing a 2-pilot setup or full autonomy with AI oversight to minimize crew exposure in high-threat areas like urban assaults or island-hopping campaigns. It supports a diverse mission set, from special operations raids with door-mounted machine guns and laser designators for guiding precision strikes to logistics runs, hauling 3,000 pounds of supplies or medical evacuations with 4 litters and a critical care team, all enhanced by its internal auxiliary fuel tanks for extended ferry ranges up to 1,800 nautical miles, and compatibility with forward arming and refueling points for sustained ops. The Valor's survivability is bolstered by composite airframe materials that resist small arms fire and shrapnel, redundant systems for engine-out capability, and advanced avionics like the Integrated Vehicle Management System that fuses sensor data for threat avoidance, making it a resilient asset for forces facing anti-access/area denial strategies from adversaries like China or Russia. In operational terms, envision a scenario. The V-280 lifts off vertically from a forward arming point, tilts its rotors forward to dash 280 knots to a remote landing zone, hovers to offload troops under cover of suppressive fire, then transitions back to cruise for extraction, all while its modular mission bay swaps gear from cargo pods to sensor suites in minutes, showcasing its role as a force multiplier that extends brigade combat power deep into contested battle spaces without the logistical drag of slower helicopters. To fully appreciate its engineering brilliance, let's examine the technical specifications and operational flow, as Bell Textron's design is a sophisticated evolution of tiltrotor technology, balancing the vertical lift of helicopters with the speed and range of fixed-wing aircraft in a package that's transportable by C-170. Globemaster 3 for global deployment. The V-280 measures 57 feet in length with a 43-foot rotor diameter and a height of 13 feet, weighing 24,000 pounds empty for a maximum takeoff weight of 36,000 pounds, powered by two GE Aerospace T409 turboshaft engines, each delivering 5,250 shaft horsepower for a cruise speed of 280 knots, a range of 500 nautical miles with payload, and a service ceiling of 20,000 feet, with the proprotors tilting from vertical to horizontal in under 10 seconds for seamless transitions. The airframe's composite construction reduces weight by 30% over predecessors, like the V-22 Osprey, enhancing fuel efficiency for 1,800 nautical mile ferry flights, while the V-tail and fly-by-wire controls provide stability in gusts up to 40 knots, and the mission bay's quick change kits support roles from troop transport to medevac with 4 litters or electronic warfare pods. Avionics feature the Integrated Vehicle Management System with multifunction displays, helmet-mounted cues, and synthetic vision for low-level night flights, integrated with the Common Avionics Architecture for Man and Machine, also known as CAM, which standardizes interfaces for rapid upgrades. Operationally, the flow is intuitive and efficient. Pilots initiate vertical takeoff from unprepared sites like dirt pads, tilt rotors forward at 50 knots to accelerate to cruise, navigate using GPS inertial fusion for contested areas, and execute a hover descent for troop insertion, all while the system automates engine management and threat alerts, enabling a 2-pilot crew to focus on tactics, making the V-280 a seamless performer for rapid insertions, extractions, or resupply in distributed operations where speed saves lives. The V-280. Valor's strategic role is pivotal in the U.S. Army's aviation modernization, serving as the future long-range assault aircraft to replace the UH-60 Black Hawk by the early 2030s, providing brigade combat teams with twice the speed and quadruple the range for expeditionary assaults in anti-access/area denial environments, where its tiltrotor design enables operations from austere sites without runways, supporting special operations raids, troop movements, or logistics in places like the Pacific Islands or European plains against peer adversaries. As the MV-75, it integrates with Joint All-Domain Command and Control for networked strikes, coordinating with drones or artillery for combined arms effects, and its optionally crewed mode allows autonomous flights to reduce pilot fatigue in prolonged campaigns. Fun fact: the V-280's proprotors are so efficient they generate lift equivalent to a C-130 Hercules at hover, letting it carry 14 troops like a heavy-lift chopper but dash like a jet. Another intriguing detail: during early tests, it transitioned from hover to forward flight in under 10 seconds, a maneuver that takes traditional helicopters minutes. The latest developments as of October 13, 2025, have the V-280 Valor accelerating toward reality, with the U.S. Army designating the 101st Airborne Division as its first operating unit on May 15, 2025, positioning the Screaming Eagles to pioneer tiltrotor tactics by 2028. Just yesterday, October 12th, Bell Textron delivered the first MV-75 virtual prototype to the Army on June 9, 2025, advancing digital engineering for faster iterations and risk reduction as part of the program's push for low-rate initial production by fiscal 2027. On October 11th, the Army detailed plans to speed up prototype delivery to early fiscal 2027 for a production decision in 2028, scrutinizing supply chains to mitigate risks amid global tensions. The PEO Aviation emphasized focus on upgrades and maintenance for UH-60Ms while transitioning to the V-280, with Boeing unveiling a competing tiltrotor collaborative rotorcraft on October 14, 2025, and Sikorsky's Black Hawk drone prototype on October 13, adding to the vertical lift buzz. Social media on October 10th highlighted the V-280's role in redefining Army air mobility at AUSA 2025, with analysts praising its 500 nautical mile range for Pacific ops. Challenges like supply chain delays persist, but with the redesignation to MV-75 on May 28, 2025, the program's on track for transformative impact. The Bell V-280 Valor Tiltrotor is a visionary leap for Army aviation, blending speed, range, and versatility to dominate future battlefields. What are your thoughts on the V-280? Are you excited for the 101st Airborne's role, impressed by the virtual prototype, or curious about its supply chain hurdles? Share your insights in the comments below. Give this video a like if it took off for you. Share it with your aviation crew. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the rotors ruling our skies. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.